And now for our next news special report.
Gary Franchi here, bringing you a special report that unveils a looming gas crisis threatening to cripple our nation. As the Mideast war escalates, oil prices have skyrocketed by over 4.5%, and it's just the tip of the iceberg. The Biden administration's decision to drain the strategic petroleum reserves has left America more susceptible to global oil market whims. With gas prices in California already touching $7 a gallon, the American people are bracing for what could be the worst gas prices in history. And now our country stands as a sitting duck, with dwindling reserves and escalating tensions in the Middle East jeopardizing our energy security. You don't want to miss the final thought at the end of this report, which dives into why this crisis could change the way that you live and what it means for our republic. The recent hostilities in the Middle East are not just a faraway problem. They have direct repercussions right here at home. The ongoing conflict between Israel and Hamas has pushed oil prices to surge by over 4.5%. Now, this surge is not an isolated incident. The Middle East, being a significant oil-producing region, has always had an unrest echoed across the globe in the form of fluctuating oil prices. Now these global tremors are being felt strongly on American soil. Drivers across the nation are already witnessing a noticeable rise in gas prices, a direct result of the escalating situation in the Middle East. And this could be just the beginning. As oil prices soar globally, the U.S. finds itself in a precarious position, especially with the Biden administration's decision to release a substantial portion of the strategic petroleum reserves. Approximately 200 million barrels of crude oil were released, nearly halving the federal government's stockpile in a bid to combat high fuel costs. This move was a response to the OPEC Plus nations' reluctance to boost production significantly, thus challenging their grip over the global oil markets. However, this has set the stage for a potential tussle for control over global oil supplies, with OPEC Plus officials already warning of a likely response to such actions. The depletion of the strategic reserves comes at a time when the nation could least afford it. With the Middle East tensions showing no signs of abating, and with attacks in the region stoking fears of more widespread disruptions in oil flows from the Middle East, the situation is ripe for a full-blown gas crisis right here in the United States. The reality is stark. As the drums of war beat louder in the Middle East, the ripple effects are hitting American wallets hard. The national average gas price in 2023 is forecast to be $3.49 a gallon. However, certain areas in California have already seen gas prices soaring to around $7 per gallon. The escalating crude prices are a significant driver behind this surge, and with the depletion of the strategic oil reserve, the cushion to absorb such global shocks is significantly reduced. Amidst this brewing crisis, it's imperative to have a cushion against unforeseeable adversities. The world's changing unpredictably, be it natural, political, or economic crises, and there's no telling what's next. That's why preparedness is crucial. And right now, My Patriot Supply is offering a rare 25% discount on their 3-month emergency food kit. Protect your family with 1 kit per person. This limited time offer is an opportunity to ensure your family's sustenance during uncertain times. Visit preparewithgary.com right now to avail your 25% discount. Now, back to our discussion. The situation exposes a harsh reality. The decision to drain the strategic reserves has left America more vulnerable to global oil market fluctuations. When OPEC countries rebuffed calls to significantly boost production, the Biden administration responded by releasing some 200 million barrels of crude from the Strategic Petroleum Reserve. While aimed at providing relief to Americans facing high gas prices, this decision might have further implications, especially if the Middle East conflict continued to escalate and strain global oil supplies further. This interplay between domestic policy decisions and international geopolitical tensions underscores the complex and often precarious nature of global energy markets and the broader economic implications that come with it. America's energy sector is at a crucial juncture. The ongoing Middle East tensions and the escalating gas prices are painting a grim picture for the near future. The geopolitical quagmire is not just a transient phase. It's a harsh reality exposing the vulnerabilities in our energy security. The decision to drain strategic reserves appears short-sighted, especially at a time when global oil markets are extremely volatile. These reserves are meant to provide a cushion during energy crises, yet they were released when when the global oil market was already on shaky ground due to the Middle East conflict. The implications of this policy decision are far-reaching. It's not just about the immediate impact on gas prices, but about the long-term energy security of our republic. It sends a message to OPEC Plus countries and other global oil players about America's readiness to face energy crisis. It also raises questions about the sustainability of our energy policies, especially when juxtaposed against the backdrop of escalating geopolitical tensions. Moreover, the surge in oil prices and the consequential rise in gas prices are not isolated issues. They have a cascading effect on the broader economy. Higher gas prices lead to increased transportation costs, which in turn drive up the prices of goods and services across the board. The American people are the ones bearing the brunt of these ripple effects, facing higher costs of living amidst already challenging economic times. The unfolding scenario is a stark reminder of the intricate interplay between geopolitics, energy security, and economic stability. It underscores the importance of a robust and foresighted energy policy that can withstand global shocks and safeguard the interests of the American people. The scenario unfolding before us is a wake-up call. Our republic's energy sector is navigating through some stormy waters with dwindling reserves and escalating global tensions. The decision to release strategic reserves at a time of global oil market volatility has not only exposed America to the whims of global oil markets, but also signaled a lack of foresight in ensuring energy security amidst turbulent times. Our nation is now facing the repercussions of short-term measures that were meant to provide temporary relief from rising gas prices, but have instead exposed us to greater risks. The Mideast turmoil continues to be a significant wildcard in the global oil markets, and with the depletion of our strategic reserves, we've lost a significant buffer that could have provided some level of insulation against such external shocks. Moreover, the rising gas prices are not merely figures on a receipt. They represent a growing burden on everyday Americans. The spiraling effects of these prices stretch far beyond the gas pump, impacting the broader economy and the cost of living. Now more than ever, it's crucial to have a well-thought-out energy policy that not only addresses short-term challenges, but also lays a solid foundation for long-term energy security. It's about ensuring that America is well prepared to navigate through the global energy landscape, no matter how turbulent it may become. Now, the unfolding gas crisis isn't just a tale of global market dynamics. It's a glaring testament to the perilous repercussions of ill-conceived policy decisions made under the Biden administration. The deliberate depletion of strategic petroleum reserves has left our republic severely exposed to not only economic hardships, but potential threats to national security. Was this a mere oversight? Or was there a more sinister objective to weaken our nation's stance, rendering us a softer target for foreign adversaries? The porous southern border already poses a significant threat, with terrorists potentially entering our homeland undetected. Now, with our energy security compromised, one is compelled to question the true intent behind such perilous policies. Is this a path to destabilization orchestrated under the guise of temporary relief at the gas pump? The American people deserve answers. And more importantly, they deserve policies that prioritize their safety, their security, and economic well-being over dubious political agendas. Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. Now keep up your quest for truth with this next news report. And if you found our channel enlightening, join the millions who agree with you. Tap subscribe. Thank you for watching the Next News Network.